Why? What about all of their successors, if I can say it that way? Is it that the presidents thereafter fell in line? Is Obama falling in line? Let's just get right to the right to the punch. Is Obama falling in line with the whole agenda, or is he pushing at it anyway? What's your take on that?
Unfortunately, he's not in a position. His wife is being blackmailed.
How so? But
Um, because she has fallen for some what they call honey traps
wow,
in a hotel with two-way mirrors. She has been compromised.
I know what a honey trap is. Wow, wow, that's
And there are other things involving him. You know, his mother was a CIA agent, and um, he was raised in a way that made him a person who would trap people with honey traps. That was his mother's job in the CIA, to entrap people in hotels.
wow. That that was a huge bomb.
I have one that's even worse.
I'm listening.
Okay. Um, a couple of weeks ago, I believe it was the 8th of October, there was supposed to be a nuclear bomb detonated on South Carolina. And two Army generals made sure that that bomb went off the coast, 600 miles off the coast, and detonated undersea. And those military officers were fired. And now, at this point, there are about 180 generals and brass that are being fired. And these are the people that are protecting the citizens of the United States. And that's why they're being removed.
This is more than astounding. So, huh. So Obama, he's not really pushing against the situation because, like you just said, Michelle Obama is being blackmailed as a result of falling into one of the honey traps, and we know what those are. Um, so evidently he is familiar with what's going on. So would you then, in essence, be saying that Obama is playing into the hands of the Jesuits at this time?
Yes.
Wow. So when Obama comes forward, because I just watched this recent interview that he did with one of the major news networks, and he had so many wonderful things to say about Pope Francis, which we know is a Jesuit. Do you think his rhetoric in this direction has anything to do with this blackmail situation and him just really being a good boy?
I can tell you that Pope Francis doesn't go into his papal apartments because Pope Benedict Ratzinger was removed because of child trafficking and financial crimes. He was removed from the papacy. So this is a very precarious situation
And this was
for the Vatican
so
right
this
now.
was a strategic move, the changing of the popes. This was a strategic move for the Vatican at this point.
They had no choice.
Right. Amazing, amazing. Once again, I'm just amazed at all that you have had to share with us right now. And it's evident that the information that you've been sharing with us right now is not something that media would want being divulged to the American public. I would think that if most people knew this was going on, there would be a huge outrage.
Yes. Why should all of their tax dollars go to the Vatican? Of course.
Wow. I don't know if you know this. I'm a Christian, okay? And what I find so profound about that statement is that I don't know if you know this, but in the book of Revelation, chapter 18, it makes mention of the Vatican under a prophetic symbol of a harlot, because a woman in the Bible is a symbol of the church, and a harlot is a corrupt church, if you will. It makes note of the Vatican there as an entity which all the merchants of the world give their goods to her. And what you're saying to us, whether you know it or not, is actually a very secular revelation of something that is theologically spoken of in the Bible. And I mean, it might be a shocker to you, but it's true.
No, I'm sure we're working on all kinds of levels.
Aaron, pretty amazing. So we can't trust corporate media. Corporate media is controlled. Is that what you're saying in the story?
Absolutely, because if corporate media was doing its job, do you think it would have taken this many years for you to hear about what's going on when I've been busy with other whistleblowers since 2007 on this?
If corporate media
You
was
should have
doing
known
its
about
job,
this so that the leadership continued.
if corporate media was doing its job, everybody in the United States of America and across the world would already know your name.
That's right. And everybody else's name too.
That's right. And wow, we just need to really be informed at this point, huh? I really appreciate your time. This has been pretty awesome. Will you come back again?
Absolutely.
Excellent. I've got a book I'd love to send you. It's called The Great Controversy. I think it'll give you some awesome insight as you continue on this path to keep on keep the fire burning out there, as we say. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well, everybody, as always, this is the Forerunner, and whether you like it or not, the truth is the truth.